Another thing I wanted to talk about today is why buy a Goldwing? I had a Harley Ultra Classic for several years. Love that bike. Love that bike. I ended up selling it about 5 or 6 years ago and decided to switch over to a Goldwing. Try that for a while. I've been riding motorcycles consistently since my 8th birthday. So yeah, that's 50 years, folks. 50 years. Why I like the Goldwing? Well, it's smooth. It's very, very comfortable. And if you're looking to get into motorcycling, there's a huge expense going out, buying a brand new Harley, or even some of the used Harleys. You're looking at 15, 20,000 used, 20,000 to 30-some thousand new. This Goldwing is 2002. I bought it with about 80-some thousand miles on it. We're about to turn over 90,000 miles, and it has been an absolute dream. There are no maintenance issues to speak of so far. The biggest thing that I did was the all balls steering head bearing. I switched that out and had Traction Dynamics put in their front shock system for me. And since doing that, this bike is an absolute dream. Now, the difference is in expense. There's not a lot of upkeep on these. I changed the oil, I changed the spark plugs, and yes, I had the air filter changed out. I did not do that myself because it's quite a job. So, by buying an older Goldwing, these things will run, I've heard, from 200 to 300,000 miles with minimal maintenance. You don't really have to worry a lot. You make sure you have the tire pressures correct, and you go. It's really that simple. Put fuel in it. It only takes 87 octane. You're wasting your money if you're taking 93 octane on board. So all the reports have said, and everybody's talked about. But here's the kicker. You can get one of these older Goldwings. This series ran from 2001 up to 2017. They changed it out going into 2012 for a little different body style, but engine and transmission components were still identical. But you can get one of these old Goldwings for as little as $4,500. You can get one with less mileage on it, with a little newer body style for $8,000 or $9,000. That's a significant savings over the Harley Davidson. Now, if you're a Harley guy, there's going to be no selling you on that. You're a Harley guy, you're a Harley guy. You want to do the rallies, you want to go to all the events. That's, you know, you show up on a Goldwing, and that's fine. You can do that. But if you want to be in the Harley experience, well, you have to put out the extra coin and deal with the extra maintenance. And, you know, I loved my Harley, don't get me wrong. And it was fun going to Bike Week and all that for a lot of the parades and rallies that I did over time. But at the same point, a lot of times I just ride alone for my own riding pleasure. Just love to get out on the freeway, on the twisties. Right now we're on the freeway, and with the Goldwing I have the cruise control on. We're sitting here cruising along. We're going about 68 miles an hour, and it's as comfortable as can be. We're going to get off the interstate here in just a little bit and get into one of my favorite roads in the Tampa Bay area, and we'll check in with you then. This is by far one of my favorite roads around our Tampa Bay area. See a couple of other bikes out here already. We can just turn down the road. There's a collection of sports cars and bikes that come out here every Saturday and Sunday, because it's one of the roads where we actually have some curves, where you have the canopy of oaks covering the road, a few twisties thrown in. And this is where the Goldwing also shines. These corners, you know, the Harleys, you can do a really good job in cornering these days with the advancements that they've made, but I still think if you want closer to a sport touring riding experience, that's definitely in the advantage of a Goldwing.
Thanks for coming along today on this ride. Join us on our next video where we go to OCC Roadhouse and Quaker Steak and Lube. See you next time.